What is up, guys? Senpai here. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 cases that you should be investing into, why you should invest into those kind of cases, and especially when you are thinking about investing in cases, what kind of cases should you choose, what should be the process, and why I have come to the conclusion to choose these cases instead of any other case. As well as at the end, I will also give you a last kind of bonus case that you can invest into, and so stay tuned for that one, and let's get started. The first case, guys, that I want to talk about is the danger zone case. Why did I choose danger zone case? I'll tell you why. So when we want to invest for the long term, we want to invest in cases that are cheaper today and are going to become more expensive later on, right? And that works because the supply and the demand ratio changes. So if there's a lot of supply, which there is today of the danger zone cases, as it is a common drop, it is in the existing drop pool in CSGO, there's a ton of supply, the demand, the supply, it matches. I can guess the supply is much more than the demand for these cases. That keeps the price low, and that's why we want to invest in them today, because cases are something that people open quite often, right? And once opened, it's gone forever, right? Additionally, if a case has great skins in it, great reds and great pinks, it's a positive case, right? Even if the person is not able to open up a rare item from the case, they still get a great looking red and a great looking pink skin, right? And that promotes people to open more of these cases, right? And so once the price rises, cases like these, cases which have expensive skins in them, along with, of course, the rare items, are going to do much better than other cases. So that's one of my reasons to pick up a danger zone case. The price is pretty low, guys. It's 2 rupees Indian, which is not even I think 3 cents ish if you go for that, and it's extremely cheap. Just start with the danger zone case. You can buy 1,000 today and just hold on to them for some time. Once they go into a rare drop pool, that's when the price is going to start increasing, because danger zone cases have a couple of great skins, guys. So as you can see, the danger zone case has a couple of great skins. It has the AK-47 Asimov, which is one of the kind of the poster AK-47 skins, and it also has an op, which is Neo Noir. So it kind of, the red skins are superb here. Okay, agreed that the MP5 Phosphor is a shit skin, but then Desert Eagle Mecha Industries is a good skin as well, right? So what happens is, when a case goes into a rare drop pool, the kind of price of the skins inside that case also starts to increase, because people start to trade those up for the pinks and the reds, right? So that's going to happen anyways. Right now, there are about, I think there are about 1 million of these in the market. They are going to go down pretty fast once they start getting into the rare drop pool. So definitely buy a couple thousand of them. I have already made about 33% profit in the last 1 month kind of collecting these danger zone cases, guys. So definitely check these out. Alrighty, guys, let's move to the second case of the series. And the second case is, of course, going to be a case that I am partial to. I think, of course, the reason being that the second case that I opened was the Spectrum case. I opened 2 of these, and the second case I opened got me a butterfly knife, marble fade, factory new. So I'm partial to this case, but here's the reason why I had this case with me at first. The red skins in this case are awesome. 2 of the most popular skins in the world right now, AK-47 Bloodsport and USPS Neo Noir. These are great finishes, great skins. So that, as I mentioned before, the reds and the pink should be great in the series. Also, the season skin from this Spectrum series has got a kind of a ton of positive input from a lot of people. The Xianglu looks great. The M4A1S Decimator is one of the best looking Decimator skin. One of the best looking M4A1S skins as well. So this case also has great looking play skins, by the way. I'm also personally a big fan of the Fever Dream, and since the skins are great, of course we go with this case. But at the same time, the rare items in this case are kind of really rare. The knife finishes that you can get from this case, you cannot get anywhere else. And especially the fact that this case has butterfly knives in it is going to be, again, a very, very positive thing in this case. You are going to get this case under $50 price in the market right now. There are about 38,000 listings from what I can see in the Steam market, with a demand of 1.8 million cases. So 1.8 million to 38,000 sellers. So this case is already kind of on the rise in terms of the price, because the demand is so high, and that has to do with the skins, but that also has to do with the butterfly knives inside the case and the sale. People don't really want to sell it. I hold a few hundred of these cases, comparatively expensive, but I think definitely a case worth investing into for the long term. Once this case goes into like a real rare drop, the case is going to kind of increase in price. In my opinion, I think it might even go as close to as something like a Bravo case as the quantity goes down, just because of the fact that this case has those special butterfly knives, and then of course because of the Bloodsport and the Neo Noir, the two reds in the case. So definitely a must invest case in my opinion. So guys, let's move on based on the same principles that I've mentioned before to the next case, to the last case that I want to suggest you guys to invest your money into. And that case is none other than the clutch case. Again, the red skins are amazing. Of course, I also like the USPS Cortex, but the red skin, in specifically Neo Noir, is great in this case. But then the main thing, the kicker of this case, is not the USPS Cortex or the Neo Noir, is the special gloves that you can get from only this case. The rare item in this case is the gloves, and the same thing applies to also the glove case. The reason I'm not suggesting glove case is because it's already kind of low in terms of quantity in the market, so you'll get it around $1 price point. However, the clutch case, since there are 400,000 of these available in the Steam market, you can get it for under 20 cents. And that, I think, is a really powerful thing, because you can get this case for so cheap. You'll be able to do so much with this case in terms of growth, because the cases which are already at a higher price point are not going to offer you as much growth as something which is at a lower price point. And considering that this has gloves, which is one of the rare items which everybody desires so much so in CSGO, this case is going to give you a great return over a long period of time. So definitely consider the clutch case, guys. All right, guys, bonus time. So let's move to the Broken Fang case. One of the latest cases, already expensive in the market because people don't want to sell it. It might have something to do with the M4A1S print stream or with the Glock Neo Noir. That's these two reds. But at the same time, this case has gloves that are not available in any other case whatsoever. I hold a couple hundred of these personally, and the fact that this case has gloves that no other case has is, I think, enough said in this case. By the way, I also like the USPS Monster Mashup in this case. I think it's a really dope looking skin. So there's a ton of stuff and a ton of possibilities, considering it has an M4 skin, it has an M4A1S skin, it has a Glock skin, it has a USPS skin, which are kind of most used guns. But at the same time, it also has an op exoskeleton, which I believe has a ton of possibility, considering that it is, again, more or less something that has a hollow effect. Yeah, of course. I think it's a great case to invest into for the long term. You can, what I'll suggest is not buy them off the market. What I'll suggest is get the operation pass and grind that operation out. So you'll get about 160 stars, get 80 of these cases and hold them on, or rather hold on to them. And once the operation is over, you can sell them then, or you can wait a little bit more, because once the operation is over, people are going to buy these and people are going to keep opening these for the special broken fang gloves. And once that happens, the quantity is going to be quite reduced. And considering how dope those broken fang gloves look and how dope the skins look, I believe that the price of this case is going to go very, very high as compared to kind of what you are going to pay if you just get the operation pass and then grind it out in the operation and get those cases out for free. So yeah, that's my opinion on these cases, and that's my idea of investing into these cases, at least in 2021. If you have any recommendations for me and you have another ideas that you'd like to explore, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Let's have a conversation and let's discuss what we can invest into if you have those ideas, and do tell me what you are investing into as well. So I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Till then, ciao ciao.